music. He's like love, 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 and music. La la la, love, 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 and music. Love, love.
Hello, 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 everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. This is a review for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. This is season 7, episode 15. These people. Jesus, fix it, okay? I'm ready for this season to be over simply because I don't like Les Burrita. You know, Erica Mena is almost a non-factor too. And just every time they be on the screen, I'm looking like, really? Y'all gonna like try to force feed Les Burritas down our throat? Look, she is not the next Jocelyn. Hell, Jocelyn wasn't even the next Jocelyn. And I just feel like it's a repetitive thing. Okay, you got rid of Jocelyn, so let's bring in Les Burrita and let her just be, what do you call her, the Panamanian princess or whatever. I don't know. It's fuckery and bullshit is what you asked me. So we see she doing a fake video shoot because Steven got her some little song, a song we would never hear on the radio because I just don't take her serious as an artist. I don't think she takes herself serious as an artist. So he set up this little video shoot. We see she there, he there, Spice there, P there, everybody there. And I'm like, okay, so these two is gonna be the new dynamic duo with no storyline. Because Spice has no storyline and neither does Esperita. So I guess they're going to be like a double team to crime fight through the streets of LA. I don't know. So we then see how Esperita say who all going to be at the little showcase. It's just Brittany gonna be there, but then she says how just Brittany supposedly got stanky coochie, and I'm like, well, how do you know that? You know what I'm saying? She like, well, yeah, because she tried to sleep with Stevie, and he said he couldn't do it because the coochie stank. This is my thing. Any dude who told another female that he didn't sleep with a girl because the coochie stank is lying. Point blank period. I don't, because that's just not, guys. They say that to make you feel like I didn't do that. She offered it to me. I ain't even want it. Her coochie stank. Bruh. Whatever. I just don't believe it. And for Esperita to repeat it, I thought was, you know, utter this. It was stupid. It was, they have no storyline. I don't know how to say it. You know, even Spice saying, well, I'm happy that you didn't sign, or that Brittany didn't sign with you because, you know what I'm saying, at her last performance in Texas, in Houston, she did bad. I don't think she did bad. She didn't do no worse than Esperita non-singing ass either. She didn't do no worse than how bad Tommy asked when she performed. She didn't do no worse than Erica. Look, Spice, I don't know if she's big overseas, but I don't like her here. I do not. I feel like she is messy. I feel like her and her goddamn dynamic duo partner, you know, Esperita, is trying to secure their spots for next season. And I'm pretty sure they'll be back, but they'll be back in another season of not having shit to talk about. But I don't really care. We then see how Shooter came in to talk to Stevie because he wants to have a like non-violence, like let's stop the violence, right? Because, you know, his son, of course. And the minute he walked in, like, oh yeah, hey, this is Shooter, whatever. And oh, so you're, you know what I'm saying, Sierra's ex-husband. He's like, well, nah, we going through the divorce. We haven't had the papers. Why? Oh, I wonder if he know his wife out here, you know what I'm saying, dating somebody else. She acting like she all might. Bitch, her husband was having whole babies and was cheating. My thing is, when someone says we going through our divorce, if she dating someone else and her husband got whole other bitches, why are you concerned? Like, I was like, Spice was upset as if it was weird. It was stupid. It was petty. It was childish. So, you know, then Respirator brings up the whole, yeah, because at the dude ranch, we all kind of got into it, you know what I'm saying, BK called me a bitch or whatever. Oh, he called you a bitch? Really? Stevie, shut the hell up. It is what it is. So, it was a petty conversation when you're talking to a man who you know lost his son. His son was murdered. Like, I don't think he gives zero fucks about y'all in Texas and about y'all beefing with some dude. He don't care. But they don't have any kind of common sense to realize he could be here for something different. But whatever. He brings up the whole event, and they all sit there with support. I think respirated to the hub. Someone in her family was also murdered, so she, is all about, stopping the gun violence or whatever. Okay, Tokyo has a club appearance. I don't knock nobody's hustle. I do not like knocking anyone's hustle. I don't know if I like Tokyo's music. It's something that does, because even the whole my best friend, that's my best friend, I never was like, oh my god, that's my song, I love it. I was like, well, hey, if she booking shows, cool. But I'm like, the way they made it seem like they paid 20 people to come stand around that stage, and it just didn't look authentic, if you ask me. Anyway, she doing her little club appointment. She said Tobias been calling her, trying to talk to her, so she finally gave in to let him come talk and invite him to the show. However, Keely is there too, talking about she just scouting talent. For what? No one wants to work with you, man. You have, again, no storyline. And so her and Tobias assume, okay, we're going to go back and talk to her together. And I'm looking like, why would you do this, Tobias? You know she don't like that girl. Anyway, when Tobias go back to talk to Tokyo, and she see he come in, and then he walk in with Keely, she pissed. She why you come back here with a bitch I don't fuck with? Like, I don't like her, I don't rock with her. You need to have your friend, like, you need to escort your friend out, have her to leave. So ask your company to go. And then I get it, you're not in the right space or whatever. We didn't start off on the bitch. I don't need no explanations. Bye. Again, no one cares about Keely. I don't think because where's her baby daddy? Where's Blue Da Vinci? He gone already? Again, girly, fuck bye. But she's so upset that he brought Keely back there. She's like, I don't even want to talk to you now. So like, she sends him away too. I almost feel like I don't believe they story either. I mean, I'm just over the bullshit. This show was just kind of getting on my nerve, but it was what it was. Kirk, this was a real situation. So Kirk meeting up with his daughter, Kelsey. Kel's like, it's Father-Daughter Day. And they meet up. So she like, well, yeah, I met up with Jasmine. I met Cannon. He's a cute little boy, and I think you should meet him. And he like, well, I'm taking things slowly. I'm trying to just, pace it out. I'm not sure if I'm ready for that or whatever. She like, well, I think it's time for you to meet him. They turn around, and Jasmine and the kid is in the park playing. And he like, oh, okay, so this is what you're doing. So again, she ambushed him with Jasmine and Cannon. I feel like, was she wrong? No, she wasn't wrong. Should she have at least maybe told Rashida? Yes. I feel like the only reason that he is baby stepping it, and no pun intended, is because he does not want to piss Rashida off. So I feel like, as his daughter, for you to ambush, what's on my damn table? For you to ambush your father, and I'm mad because I had some baby wipes and I don't know where they went, and I feel like something is sticky on my table and it's pissed me off. Anyway, for you to feel like you're going to ambush your father with the other baby, I think you should tell someone, so that for one, if there are pictures of it going down and Rashida don't know, she don't feel like Kirk is doing shit behind her back. So I feel like someone, Keely, because she organized the shit, should have told Rashida. I also feel like if Keely and Jasmine was on good terms to where she came, maybe Keely could have said, can I get them for an hour? And I'm going to have my dad come over and see him. But that way, because again, Kirk's weirdness, I don't think it's with the kid. I think Kirk's weirdness is he don't know how to be around Jasmine and the baby. But, it was a really beautiful moment. It seemed like when Cannon seen Kirk, he got extra happy. He ran over to Kirk, which to me means in some way, shape, or form, that kid know that man. Okay? And you can't tell me different. No kid really should run up and be happy as hell to strangers. So it's like, was Kirk around in the beginning and he stopped being around so Cannon remembered the daddy or whatever? Or, I mean, I don't know. But to me, it didn't seem like a kid going to a stranger. It seemed like a kid who recognized somebody, missed somebody, and then ran up to that somebody. But you know what I'm saying? I ain't doing the gossip, but you ain't heard it from me. So, but it was cute seeing it. You know, Kirk picking him up. Kirk seemed awkward. So again, I don't know if her baby is just a friendly baby, but no, because he also ran up to Keely. So it bears the question to think of, did they already know the kid? Or is her baby just extra goddamn friendly? I don't know. Anywhere it go, it was a beautiful moment. You know what I'm saying? Even with Jasmine being there, which was awkward, but it's the start or whatever. But I always felt like someone should have told Rashida. We do see Keely taking, not Keely, no Jesus, Kelsey taking pictures or whatever. The next thing that we see, Rashida at her store, like, I just need to talk to Kurt. So Kurt get there, and she's like, yeah, the store going great because they had to move their store in Atlanta to a bigger location because they outgrew the last one. And she's like, yeah, social media, you know, really been helping the store, whatever. Social media's a mug, like it can do things. And he like, yeah, speaking of social media, she's like, yeah, speaking of social media. So he was trying to tell her about the pictures, but she had seen the pictures that was posted of him with the baby. So she like, you know, I feel like, you know, we need to have open communication. And you know what I'm saying, again, I should have been told. I agree. Even to the point, because that's his wife and that's his cheating baby on the side, and she should just be made aware of things going on just so that she isn't blind. That like, okay, because what if it was pictures of him and Jasmine together in the outfit that she saw him leave in, and he didn't tell her that he was going to see her and the kid, and now she like, is you still fucking with that bitch? Like, why was y'all together and I didn't know? So it's a thing of just you just want it to be open communication so that it can't be no discrepancies, okay? But I like how she said, like, it's a good thing that you met him. It's a good thing that y'all bonded. It's a good thing that y'all, you know, got it together, whatever. Because Kirk is saying, like, I want to bring him around the kids. I want him to meet, you know, my other kids or whatever. I want him to meet you. And however, she just said, you know, it's great that you spending time with him. Excuse me. And I feel like it's okay for him to be around the kids, even their young son Carter. She said, but for me, I'm not ready yet. You know what I'm saying? I can come later on down the line, but you know what I'm saying, for right now, y'all can handle that. I think that is the proper thing to say. I'm not ready to meet that baby yet. Like, I'm not ready for that situation, but I'm okay with you spending time with the kid, and I'm okay with you taking the kids around him. I think that's fine, but not me. Like, I'm good. And I like how she said, you know, I feel like because you doing that, maybe now Jasmine has to stop popping up trying to see me, because again, it ain't about me. And I thought that was cute. Sierra and Shooter signed the divorce papers. It was cute or whatever. I'm happy they signed. I was scared for a second that they was not gonna sign, baby, but they did. Shooter saying how, you know, even though I've done things wrong, you know what I'm saying, I didn't handle things the right way, she also didn't do things wrong. You was out here cheating on that girl and had a whole baby on that girl. So boy, the fuck by. Sierra asked him, like, Sierra just admitted to her, because he was saying something like to her in the mediation room or whatever. He said, like, I know I messed up, you know what I'm saying, I know I fucked up and did things wrong, and for that I'm sorry. So it was cool to see him kind of acknowledge he did wrong, and they both know the marriage is just kind of over, even though they never thought they would be in that place. So she even said, like, you know, the reason I left the way I did was because I just felt like at that moment that was my time to be free. Like, so much had happened, I'd been hurt so bad that I just wanted out. And you know what I'm saying, it was what it was. Now for a moment they was arguing because she was like, you know, you was out here, you had a whole baby, whatever. And he said, you know, we got the DNA test ain't back. Like, I'm like, why does that even matter? Now y'all getting divorced. Like, this is move the fuck on. I like how they both agreed that even though they did not work out as husband and wife, they will always be family, and because they have kids together, and that they will always, you know what I'm saying, work together to be parents to the kids. So that was really great. And they signed the papers, so her the fuck right. Tokyo and Sierra, Tokyo, Sierra, and Melissa basically meet up. You know, Tokyo was invited to some organization. She said, I'm going to meet this lady at an organization. I said, oh, well, that's a descriptive. But they called her to speak to like kids or younger people about like self-esteem and anger issues and just life overall. Let me say this: I did not like her hair. The colorfulness of it, it was not cute to me. I got the premise of it. I don't know if it was because of the angle that I didn't like it, but I didn't like it. I like the style. There's just too much colors for my personal taste. But I also felt like Tokyo going to talk to people about like anger issues and, you know, change. I'm looking like she's still in the midst of changing and controlling her own issues. So is she really the right person to talk? I mean, because you was just beefing and fussing and fighting a couple episodes ago. So I'm not sure. Anyway, she brings up how she's still pissed off at Tobias and how Tobias brought Keely around or whatever. But she said she really cares about Tobias and Sierra. Like, look, if you care about him, just be with him. Not be. She doesn't. If you care about him, it's okay to give him another chance. And at the event, she gave the girl some good tips. You know what I'm saying? Just saying how, you know, you have to love yourself and be who you want to be and learn to control. It was cool for what it was. It was a little something. Because someone brought up how they was teased because they had darker skin. One girl was saying how she was teased because when she had a baby, her titties got long and saggy. Tokyo said, I haven't even thought about having a baby. My titties sag already. I said, girl, bitch, please. When she said it, but it was a real response. But I liked how she talked to them, which is honest about, you know what I'm saying, loving yourself. And it was funny that when Tobias walked in, because, you know, we then see that Sierra invited Tobias, how Tokyo completely lost her train of thought when he walked in because she was, I guess, so enamored. Anyway, her and Tobias talk when everybody gone, and they're gonna make up. They're gonna be together, at least for this season. Because he's like, you know you love me. And, you know what I'm saying? She's like, well, yeah, I do. And she said, you know what I'm saying, I do love him. Did she say he was love my life? What did she say? I don't know. He said sorry. Y'all, I don't care about. Y'all know what I don't care. He's the person I don't care about. But he said sorry for what he did. He did not mean to do whatever. She was like, you know, you was out here hanging out with, you know, Spice on double dates with my friends, and that was some bullshit. And he said, I didn't even know she was gonna be there. Like, it wasn't like that. Like, it wasn't like I was really dating her or whatever. It was just like a date or two here and there. And they gonna make up. It is. She say that she really cares for him and she is in love with him. If you like a girl, I love it. So whatever. Sean Garrett's head looks like a balding Brillo pad. I mean, I'm like, it's like a balding puppy. I was like, why does his hair look like that? Like, is he in the middle of the Rogaine status where it's like growing back in? I'm like, you just do a bald head, bro. I was so I'm like, it was like little weird BDBs that was like silky. I was just so fucking confused. We see BK in there in the booth. He rapping now. I guess he's also a rapper. We then see Stevie J get there, and I'm like, okay, here come the bullshit. So Sean said how he's working with Erica Mena now, and Stevie said, which is she good? She told him. He's like, well, you know, she got, you know, meaning no, she isn't. Steven Jordan then says, yeah, she's a tasteless drama queen fighting for attention. I said, now that was a read. Okay, now why I think Erica Mena is not an artist. I don't know what her talent is. She just on the show. So what he said was kind of true, but it was also a deep dig. But I'm like, it was what it was. So then, you know, Sean leaves and Stevie and BK talk. And BK like, I know he ain't trying to check me over no bitch. I know, he didn't say bitch. I know he's not trying to check me over no chick. Is what he said. And, you know, Stevie going to the whole thing of, you know, she said that you called her out her name or whatever. And I liked how BK explained what happened. Because the way that Respirator told Stevie what happened wasn't really true. She made it seem as if her and the old girl was arguing. And out the blue, BK came and tried like to fight her, and it technically ain't what really happened. He was yelling and fussing and cussing or whatever, but he wasn't really trying to attack her. He's just like, look, I'm not gonna let anybody jump my girl. And at the end of the day, what happened between me and Respirator wasn't even a real situation. I wasn't in her face. I wasn't like, you know, fussing with her or whatever. I said some stuff because I was heated, but it wasn't like a real issue. But again, they tried to jump my girl, and they did. Esperator and Chicken and Spice Dumplings tried to get at Sierra, and he did react. He did the same thing Stevie would have did if he, well, no, he did what some dudes do when someone trying to fight their girl. He kind of got into it. He just went too far, calling them out their name. However, he apologized like the following day, or like later that day, or whatever, at the little thing. She didn't tell Stevie that, and he then said, you know what I'm saying, I even said my bad, like I didn't mean to say it, but it wasn't a real issue. And Stevie came, I'm like, Stevie up there trying to defend Desperator like she matters, and she doesn't. I'm like, it's the fakest relationship I've ever seen in my life, but it is what it is. And not only that, Respirator, like everything else, she started the shit. She's a goddamn car starter. She started the argument. You came at Sierra and BK and that aspect of you when Spicy Dice trying to, you know, come at her. He was trying to defend her, and it is what it is. The same way, you know what I'm saying, Steve was trying to defend your little punk ass, but it was what it was. And again, I don't like that Respirator did not tell Stevie. The dude apologized. Like, he said that he didn't mean to say it, and it was a done deal. And that's what people say. You have to be careful when you tell your brother, your man, or your cousin or whatever, oh, old dude said and did this and this to me. Because if you leave out, well, he called me a bitch, but then he said, oops, my bad, ma'am, I didn't mean to do that, I slipped, I'm sorry. Because when you don't correct people, bad fights happen. People can get shot, stabbed, all these things. So people have to be aware that you cannot be so quick to run and tell on someone when you don't tell what really happened in full story. Anyway, I'm like, Stevie out here caping, trying to save these hoes over fictional beef. It's not even real fucking beef, bitch. It's goddamn beef adjacent. Okay, it's not even real. I'm like, girl, bye. Stevie has his little showcase that no one came to, that he couldn't book no talent for, so he just had Respirator sing. And honey, Respirator was up there on that goddamn stage, and it got some damn ballet leggings and a goddamn swimsuit with some ruffles on it. I say, them damn pants, them leggings look like mirrors. I'm like, honey, it's a whole reflection. I'm looking like, them, it's gotta be thick as thieves. I'm like, they not even like fishnet sheer. I'm looking like, bitch, them is ballet leggings. She not a ballerina, and this is a swimsuit. What a goddamn, I'm like, what is it was a bodysuit with a damn, I don't get what it was. It was about 20 people in there, and 15 of them was paid for. The other 5 was Steve's kids. I mean, it was just some bullshit. For him to be Danger Zone, Stevie J, that was a piece of shit party, and you can't tell me no different. Now, Esperator singing, they act like, oh my god. I'm like, first of all, she's lip sync, she's not doing too much of a good job. The beat is cool, but again, I don't trust her as an artist. It's all smoke and mirrors. Erica understands yelling, encore, encore. She ain't got no other songs. She don't have no other songs, bitch, so she can't get no damn encore, and she can't re-sing that song because it takes some time to rewind the cassette tape. Yep, they using cassette tape, not a goddamn CD. So they have to rewind the cassette tape to start over so she can lip sync again. So whatever. And we then see Carly being messy because she was saying how Sean worked with anybody with a coochie, and you know what I'm saying, he probably doing this so hopefully it makes his hair grow back. I say, bitch, I mean, the hair is bad, it really really is, but girl, you would date him, so that doesn't really matter. I realized at this point they're in a strip club. Okay, so Stevie has rented a strip club to have his musical showcase in. Okay. Stevie gives this whole PSA because he's sitting there with Esperator and with everybody, you know what I'm saying. The only ones who ain't sitting there is like Erica and like Mimi and them on another side of the room, because of course he said how Erica sent him a text or a DM, called him a bitch, like she gonna make him his bitch. It was real mean and nasty or whatever. Stay on the other side. But he giving this little PSA saying, I know people saying that I've been taking advantage of her and that I'm a womanizer or whatever, but I'm not. I used to be a womanizer, but I'm not using her. I'm not, you know, taking advantage of her. I believe in her and I want to take her to further heights. Come on, Johnson Part 2, 2.5. I can't take it. Then all of a sudden you hear a lot of commotion. It's a full-fledged fight behind them, and they like, what's going on? You look up and it's Erica Mena and Stevie daughter Savannah. At least arguing, trying to get to each other. And I feel like this is what happens when you host events in strip clubs. There is no positive energy in strip clubs. You cannot have a party at a strip club on a reality TV show and assume no one's going to fight. It's just bad energy in strip clubs and reality shows. It never fails. So supposedly Savannah was pissed off because of the whole DM that she sent her father because she's protective. I 100% get where Savannah was coming from. Savannah's an adult. I think she's over 21. So I feel like her coming at Erica made sense because Stevie can't fight Erica. He really shouldn't be arguing her either because he's a man, she's a female. I feel like Erica purposely starts beefs with dudes when she know anyone who argues back with her is gonna look pussy. So let me start an argument with him because he can't really argue back with me. But his daughter was like, joke's on you, bitch. And I will be the exact same way. You can't talk about no male in my family and think I ain't gonna come with your head because they can't do what I can. I'm a female. So she did what any other female in a ghetto family would do. I'm gonna fight you in the club, bitch, in the strip club. So security kind of gets them apart or whatever. And Erica like, you gonna be my bitch. I'm like, here she go with that goddamn mouth, and it's your team too much. So Mimi is like, I don't see how Erica was pissed off at just Brittany for bringing up her kid and said shit about her kid, but she in the club trying to fight Steve's daughter. Like, how does that, you're trying to fight someone's kid? That's kind of crazy. But whatever. I feel like Respirator ain't shit because she didn't check Erica what she should check Erica. My thing is, if you really rocking with Stevie and that's his daughter, your friend should not be going at your man's daughter. Ain't gonna happen. Now, one of my friends can come at my man's daughter. It ain't gonna happen. Okay, I'm gonna check them because you can't be doing shit like that because that's my dude. You my friend. Cut it out. So, Eric like, I don't care. It is what it is. Cause now her and Stevie going back and forth a little bit. And it's kind of crazy, Eric like, I can make you my bitch and you my bitch. Again, I'm confused about who's bitch. You know what I'm saying? Erica's upset because she was told that Steve was not how she was, that she was talentless. I mean, but the truth be told, what is your talent? Like, did you juggle, bitch? Do you braid? Can you do cornrows? I mean, what do? Do you do French rolls? Can you do some box braids? Can you do some twists and locks? Like, what do you sell? Puma shoes outside the bodega? Like, what is your skill? Nothing? Okay. So, again, it was just a full-fledged mess. You see Steve like, you know what I'm saying, whatever. You wouldn't be saying if my daughter was here. A whole mess of shit. And I feel like Erica Mena was doing team too much the whole damn time. Again, for what, bitch? For what? And you saw Respirator for a little second say, well, you can't say that. That's not nice. You know what I'm saying? This is getting out of hand. I don't want to be involved in this. No, bitch, say, Erica, shut the fuck up, girl. Like, just stop. Like, just don't try to make this a moment like that's that man's daughter. Like, have your issues with that man and don't bring the kids into it. Even though his kids is an adult. But whatever. Then in walks Just Brittany. This is why I say, in this moment, in this situation, I loved Just Brittany. She walked in, everything went crazy. Okay, you had Spice pissed off, you had Keely pissed off, you had Erica pissed off, you had Respirator pissed off. They all pissed off because she in the house. And she said they came to my showcase and acted a goddamn fool, so I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna return the favor. All she did was walk in the door and they all got pissed the fuck off. I refuse to ever give any one person the power that their sheer presence makes me act a plum D fool. They up here climbing over tables, they kicking their shoes off, they throwing drinks, they acting like plum D dogs, animals, just crazy. And Just Brittany did exactly what she wanted to do. I came to fuck up their party. I came to ruin the showcase. I came to get them all pissed off, and she did. Like what we saw, all she did was walk in the room. Now, I don't think Just Brittany is a good character on the show. I think she also kind of has no storyline, but I can respect anyone who can walk in a room and her sheer presence pissed off for people who don't really even know her. Spice, what you mad for? Keely, I get it, y'all had beef. Aspirator and Numina, sit the fuck down, because again, neither one of y'all are artists. But I mean, it was, to me, just Brittany won that war of whatever, because again, my presence got y'all all up under the collar hot and bothered. And you know what I'm saying, they had to like take Brittany out by security because they kind of just had them all separated. And but again, climbing over, they was acting like trash. Erica, Respirator, Keely Lily, and then, you know what I'm saying, Chicken Spice, Plum D Foods, kicking their shoes off, taking their heels off, and you see the people in the club looking like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, what's going on? Then Erica, thinking she being funny, I guess she assumed that it was a shoe left by this Brittany. She then poured a drink in. It turns out it was Spice's shoe, because guess what? She wasn't gonna get them attention. But again, it was stupid. Y'all all. This is why I say the show needs to be recasted, because I get you need drama. I completely get that, and you want to have some extra dramaness and some extra ghettoness. However, you have these people acting like pit bull puppies, okay? They just growling for goddamn next meal, and they would do whatever they had to do to get a scene. And Brittany would have walked in, and I would have paid that bitch dust. Okay, I would have acted as if she was not even there. But y'all gave her y'all energy, so y'all the losers. And anyway, it ends with Stevie J saying he gonna go meet with someone to get back at Erica. And I said he going to meet with one or two people. It's either Rich Dollars or Sierra, because Erica hated Sierra for getting that song that Rich gave her, like back on season 1, and her and Rich had horrible breakups and all this other bullshit. And I was like, when I saw that it was Rich Dollars, I said, oh my god, Rich Dollars is also a pointless character. However, he give good scenes. Like, it be funny, it be some bullshit, it's gonna give me plenty of jokes. So I mean, I like that part of it, and I can't wait to see how him being there is gonna affect Erica. Like, that part to me, I'm like, I don't know how it's gonna work out, but we have to wait and see. Anyway, and that's how it went off. So I am Jay Lee. That is my review. Put your comments below. Peace.